A lot of, hey, Ricardo, you want to come for Thanksgiving? Nope. I say no to all that stuff. I don't participate in any European holiday.
As we shouldn't.
No, we shouldn't. No, because you know what's interesting?
Amazing viewer, I'm glad to have you. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate your love and support. Thank you so much for stopping by. It's an opportunity to make change. I came across this video on my For You page on TikTok and I said, why not share this video with you? And this one is from one of the people I follow, the people who really inspire me a lot on TikTok. And this one is Ricardo. From the name, you can tell, you can guess where he's from, And he was giving his reasons for not celebrating holidays and this Thanksgiving and all these other holidays that you can number, Easter, Christmas, all these other things. And this one has created conflict between him and his family, but he still find a reason not to celebrate. So it's his own personal decision not to celebrate. I don't know if it has ever come to mind for you to even think of the reason why we celebrate certain things, certain holidays like Halloween, all these things that people celebrate as holidays, and the reason behind it, Have you ever questioned them? So people are questioning, and I came across another video where somebody was explaining things behind the holidays, and he was saying that whenever we celebrate a holiday, we are celebrating one of the deadly sins, such as envy, or gluttony, or this fear, wrath, words, sloth. She's saying a lot of things, and I was like, wow, why not share this video with you? I really want to hear your perspective on this. Let's interact kindly. Let you listen to the rest of the video. I will be interrupting whenever it's necessary. Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of the video.
I want to talk about your Thanksgiving video. I just saw it, I want to say a couple days ago, and it was pretty interesting. What really made you, I know you talked about how, like, after you talked to the guy that, tattooed you and all of that, it really made you jump into your history, background, and why things are the way that they are. Pretty much had that awakening. How has you no longer celebrating Thanksgiving affected your family dynamic? Because you said your family still celebrates, right?
When I began to learn about all these things, I was 23, but as I was learning these things, I was also an alcoholic, and I stopped drinking cold turkey from one day to another because I learned that Europeans brought alcohol and they were giving it to natives to sedate and hoodwink them. So Europeans were using alcohol as a weapon as well. When I saw myself being a drunk, an alcoholic, and literally I could almost visualize myself in the same state of self-ruining, drunk, just like maybe an ancestor would be. Can't do this anymore. So I cold turkeyed that shit. I never drank again. This October, 15 years sober. All European influenced tradition and holidays, cut them all out. I do not participate or celebrate any European traditions or holidays. None. Not Easter, not Thanksgiving, not Christmas. Nothing. So now, how was it? It's tough because our culture is primarily colonizer culture, meaning all of us somehow, some way partake and or participate some form of colonizer tradition, cultural something, somehow, some way. Even those who are quote unquote woke do. So me cutting all that out, it prevented me from participating in a lot of, hey, Ricardo, you want to come for Thanksgiving? Nope. I say no to all that stuff. I don't participate in any European holiday.
As we shouldn't.
No, we shouldn't. No, because you know what's interesting, Jem? We are looked and frowned upon because there's people like us who don't want to participate in any European culture or tradition, right? But Europeans in general, they only practice their own culture and own holidays, and they're not frowned upon if they're not practicing a Chinese holiday, a Maya, a Aztec holiday, some form of African holiday. Not only are they not frowned upon or looked at crazy or weird because they don't participate in any non-European culture or tradition or holiday, if they did, they'll be like, why?
Yeah.
People looked at them like they're crazy. Like, why are you celebrating a Maya holiday or cultural tradition?
Yeah.
Because it's not theirs. That's why they'll be looked upon weird as hell. But yet we are looked upon, never mind by white folks, because they do it too, but our own people look at us like we're weird. because we're not participating and or celebrating European holidays or culture. Based on the comment section of the Mexican Thanksgiving video, a lot of people are saying, oh, you know, we have to change the meaning of Thanksgiving. We're no longer celebrating the unaliving of the Native Americans. It's a new meaning. So on September 11, I'm going to celebrate that day. I'm going to celebrate the fact that I wasn't one of the people that got blown up. How about that? And I see that in the comment section of my video. Well, I'm going to celebrate we're still here. Not all of us were unalived. Okay, on September 11, I'm going to celebrate and have a party. Why are you celebrating and having a party on that day? Because I wasn't on that building. I'm celebrating that fact. You know how disrespectful and offensive that would be? So when you tell me that, oh, you know, on Thanksgiving, I don't celebrate what originally it was, but that's a new meaning. It's the same shit. The ritual is still there.
It's basically you're still trying to be comfortable, but not.
Absolutely.
Totally get it.
First of all, I don't condemn or I don't tell nobody what to do and how to go about their own lives. I don't care. That's none of my business. But when it comes to me, don't invite me to anything. Don't text me, happy Thanksgiving. I will cut you off. I don't care if I've known you for 20 years of my life. If you text me some goofy shit like happy Thanksgiving, I will cut you off like that. I don't care.
Did you know that every time we celebrate a holiday, we are celebrating one of the 7 deadly sins? Story of our lives, right? Can't even have a fucking holiday. Let's get into it. We'll start off with Valentine's Day. Now, what deadly sin can this celebrate? If you guessed lust, you're right. No need to explain that one. Thanksgiving, sin of gluttony. Pretty self-explanatory. You're eating way more than you need. Christmas, greed, overconsumption. We celebrate gifts more than the actual reason for the holiday. St. Patrick's Day, can you guess? None other than sloth. And why? Because people get blacked out drunk. Up next, Easter. This one's interesting. They say Easter is envy because the Romans were jealous of Jesus and unalived him. The next one, Halloween. It's wrath. You get it, scaring and hurting people for fun while wearing masks. Weird. And last but not least, the sin of pride. None other than Independence Day. Makes sense, right? The more you know. It's called the American Dream because you have to be asleep to believe it.
Okay, so I sparked something a little controversial on Twitter, and it was a post that said, don't come for me for this tweet about me having Thanksgiving as a season before Christmas. And I said, I'm going to tweet my controversial opinion about this, which is, why would you want to have a season or even like celebrate even more fully a season about the gen of Native Americans and the taking of their land? Because I was taught that that is exactly what happened. Now, here's my issue. Someone commented and said this decision to have this as a holiday was way after it was signed in by apparently Lincoln. So I'm going to show you what I just did. I Googled it because I wanted to be correct. And now I'm confused. Because there are top 3 answers about the invention of Thanksgiving, all at different years, 2009, 2019, 2022. One is in 1789 with George Washington. The other was Abraham Lincoln after the Civil War in 1863. This, however, is the one that I was taught, which is the most recent one. So now I'm confused, because it pinpoints 1637, you know, as the true, or well, I don't even know if this is the one that I believe. I didn't even really read that. I'm confused. What is Thanksgiving? What is Thanksgiving? I thought it was the celebration of, like, America, like, of the taking of the land and the pilgrims. Right? Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Because if I'm wrong, you need to tell me that I'm wrong. I'll take the L. But now I need to know. Because I thought we were against it. Like, obviously, like, we're still going to celebrate the idealism of, I don't know if that's the right word, of, like, the food and the parade. Which I guess is still a little sus. But, like, what? What is Thanksgiving? Why do we celebrate this holiday? Why does this holiday exist? because these are three very different answers from supposed to be, you can't see it down here, but three very prominent places. The History Channel, The New Yorker. Like, are you kidding me? What is Thanksgiving? What is Thanksgiving?
That's why I don't celebrate none of these holidays. It's all about spending money. They're trying to exhaust our pockets in every way that
With that being said, it's also important to mention that some people have decided to go for holidays low budget, to minimize on the costs due to the atrocities that are happening around the world. So they're finding it easy, and maybe one of the ways to participate or to offer support to those who are going through this tough time. If you live on planet Earth, then you know what is happening around the world, whether Israel, Palestine, you know which side you're on. So people are sending their support towards the people they're supporting, so they find it convenient, or they find it fair to minimize on the cost, knowing that the intention of these holidays is to pull money out of your pockets, and so they have decided to do low budget, not to get new pair of shoes, like to just do it low budget as they can on their level, So many people have done that, and they are giving the reasons, and they're also sharing their thoughts on the same, and also they're educating others on the same thing they're doing, so that they can find others who will join them in that way of, sympathizing with those who are going through the toughest time of their lives, due to war and things happening around the world. So, what is happening. So let me let you listen to some of them.
Forget the Christmas boycott of 1960. Let's make the Christmas boycott of 2023 the biggest of all time. Share this message with as many people as possible, and follow me if you're interested in this topic. Next, I'll be giving tips on how to have a crafty, low-spend holiday season that'll be more fulfilling.
Hey, real quick, as we are well into the holiday season, I just want to remind all of my free Palestine, free Congo, free Sudan homeboys, homegirls, and homies that these major corporations, they're going to start getting desperate. Okay, and they're going to use the holidays as a way to distract us from what we're doing here. All right, they're going to start throwing a lot more deals at us, a lot more sales. There's going to be an influx of advertisements and commercials trying to get us to spend money on stuff that we don't need. Okay? Don't fall for it. All the Black Friday stuff, all of the Cyber Monday bullshit, don't fall for it. Okay? We're not doing that. We're not doing that until Palestine is free. We're not doing that until the Congo is free. We're not doing that until Sudan is free. All right, stay focused. Don't let these people distract you. Don't let these people trip you up, okay? Stay focused. That's all I'm saying.
I love how this next clip brings things into perspective. This lady has really she made my day, and I listened to this. I was like, yeah, why don't we just create a twist to things? If people celebrate holidays for different reasons that aren't right for you, what if you try to do it differently? So she's giving suggestion of what you can do instead, If people celebrate, let me say gluttony, they eat, they last, whatever they celebrate, you can try to show compassion to people. You can show, you do it your way, as much as you celebrate, but have your own agenda behind, what you're celebrating, because you can't ignore the beauty of these celebrations, they bring people together. You get to know your neighbor. People get to taste different food from different people, People open their doors even when they forget their agendas of racism and all these things, and they just come together and celebrate each other, And we can't forget the good thing about it, Forgetting the history and just push it, Sometimes we have to liberate ourselves from all these things, and just do things, as they're presented to us. Twist it a little bit to suit what you believe in, and you go on and you move on. I think that's my thought on this, and let me let you listen to how she has.
I've got a challenge for you this Thanksgiving, and you're gonna want to participate, because if you do, it will absolutely transform your life. So today, don't just give thanks, practice intentional gratitude. There's a difference between the two. When we give thanks, that's more of an action that we're taking, and that's wonderful in and of itself. But when you practice gratitude, that is a feeling that is felt deep within our soul, and it is the most transformative state of being to be in, because it allows us to just accept life as it is and view each moment as a gift, even the challenging ones. We begin to give gratitude for those because we understand that they come with purpose too, right? They help us grow and they help us become a better version of ourselves, and that is what it's all about, continued growth, right? So use today as a reminder to just give gratitude, not only today, but every single day moving forward, because when you do this, it will shift your reality in big, big ways. When we are appreciative of everything that we have right now, the law of attraction, the law of vibration, they begin to kick in and they begin to bring more abundance into our reality. So kick it off right here and just tell me what you're grateful for in the comments. As for me, I have so much to be grateful for: my family, my friends, my great state of health, my financial freedom.